Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Atlanta going up against Miami. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, J.R. Richard. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball to strike.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. So a man aboard, Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Now quick throw to first. Tag and they got him. Tatis picked off.
Ball, that's inside.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fastball for a strike.
Nope.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in Denver, and on the mound now, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
This is Willie Castro. There goes Jackie. No throw, safe at second. Man at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Jose Ramirez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray Durham. That one lifted to left. Lyle has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Top of the second, here's Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That's in there. That is strike two. Dives and it gets by. And the tying run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. And that clips the inside corner. Fought off foul.
Ball, that's out.
Here goes the runner. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Runner goes again. In there for strike three. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Here's Matt Olson. In the air to left center. Durham under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Sean Figgins. On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. Ozzie Smith digs in now.
Ball, that's low.
In the air, left field, Lyle on the run towards the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. The 1-2. Up the middle. Nice grab. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee.
That's a ball.
Now 1-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Ball in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one fouled off.
Off the plate, ball one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Nope, that's inside.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
And it's filled up. Out towards right center field. Figgins settles under this one. And there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, that's inside.
Just
Ball
missed.
2.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
That's a ball.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jackie Robinson now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Trout moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jorge Posada. Here's a high chopper. The tag and he's out. So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. A single and a run scored and a walk. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, on to the 4th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The 1-1. Just missed.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Now 3-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the right-hander's 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And now batting Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and the count's full. Got him looking. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in Denver, digging in, Willie Castro. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss at a slider. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ray Durham, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Perez at the plate now. That's ball one. Up the middle, Smith flips it. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat.
Inside, ball one.
2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Figgins. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So up next, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Two down. So digging in, Willie McGee. Fly to left his first time. Lyle settles under it. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Dalen Lyle. Ground ball left side. Throw over to Robinson. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. And that one ripped to left. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
De La Cruz in the box again, takes a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning, Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Got him looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Jackie Robinson now at the plate.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
All over that one right there. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Quick toss to first. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There goes Jackie. Tries to get back and save. Runner on the go again. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's in for a strike. Robinson at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Denver, here's Trout.
Mike Trout.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
This looks like extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now batting for Atlanta.
Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2. Joan Duran gets handed the rock out of the pen. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. He's trying for third. Pitch outside. Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they take the lead in the 7th. So no one on after the sac fly. Salvador Perez will hit next. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground to short, Smith. throws to first in time, and they get Perez for the out. Third out. Set for the last half of the seventh. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Aroldis Chapman comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late.
Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. And that one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. Now the left fielder, Ray Durham. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Carrying well. The run scores from second, and this game is tied in the seventh. Not stopping, he's going for three. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Sean Figgins. He was late there, strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So up next, Ozzie Smith. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
That's ball two.
Almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Tatis in position, and there's two away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Felix Bautista into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That misses. And that's ball one. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Dalen Lyle digs in now. He's already homered in this game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Back. Fourth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell that.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. It's their second home run of the inning. One down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Infield shifted to the pull side. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Next up for the Braves, shortstop.
2 outs, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Ball.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Castro. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. Jorge Posada now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Jorge Posada showing off his pop with a home run. And they tie it up. It's 4-4. So digging in, Jackie Robinson. That one at triple digits.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. So up next, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tied at 4. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning.
When you hear my name, you gon' respect it, cause I did it every time that I said it. Boy, I'm born out a legend. I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Digging in, number 27.
Now pitching, Felix Bautista.
Inside, ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 for 3.
Chipper Jones.
Ground ball right side. Robinson steps on the bag. He's out. And the batter now, Matt Olson. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one not close. 1-2 the count. Struck him out. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Leading off. Number 5. Now on the bump, Joan Duran.
Ball 1.
And a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Figgins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Quick move to first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Another move to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Tied at 4. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Runner takes off, and that is out of play. Runner goes again. Puts a bunt down, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. And there's 2 away. Willie McGee, the next to hit. And fouled off. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Now quick throw to first. McGee trying to send this to extra innings. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, on to extra innings. Salvador Perez digs in now.
Ball. Ball. That's inside.
Trying to move him over here. Fires over to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. Go ahead run on base. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way high with that one. Ball 1. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. 2 on, 1 out. That finds the mark on the inside corner. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-0. Inside, just missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Fastball for a strike. And he blows that one by him at 100. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Next up for the Braves.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses. Ball 1. And he swings through that one.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home.
Now pitching.
John Klein on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their
runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run single. It's now 9-4. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Ripped, but it curls foul. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. And here in extra innings. In the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Man at first, one away. That one is absolutely belted. Figgins. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. Should be extra bases.
back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Next to hit, Chipper Jones. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Oh, and this one gets away. But all the runners hold. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Second and third, one away. Here are the top half of the 10th. Good eye right there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in extra innings. Late on that fastball. And it gets by him. 1 run across, another comes in to score. It's 11-4.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now here is South. Perez. 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. 2 gone with runners at the corners. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. This one smoked on its way out of here. And Air Jordan leaves the yard. Second home run of the inning for him. On the ground, out to short. Smith fires over to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Denver, on to the bottom of the 10th. Willie McGee now at the plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle moving under it. One down. So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the slugger who starts at DH. Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next up for Miami.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Here comes Ozzie around third. He will score. And now it's 14-5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The flip, and he's safe at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
This one in the air center field. Trout under this one. And that'll do it. 14.